Rana,
Thank you for watching Pouring the Tea with Masse.
Hello there, and I'm Lee.
Hello there, I'm Jeremy.
And thank you for watching another episode of Pouring the Tea with Masse.
Yes.
Did I freak you out a little bit there?
You were really on it.
I scared everyone. It's normally me, I'm the one with the anxious disposition. All right, ladles and jelly spoons. So if you've been with us here at Pouring the Tea with Masse before, you'll know that this is not a fluid art pour, but this is an episode for us to either interview, to tell you about some hints and some tips and some tricks, and just to share our knowledge of having YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram content over what is now almost 2 years.
Yes.
Before we get into some of the fun stuff, I need to remind you guys that the Fluid Art Experience is now coming up very, very soon.
It is.
On May the 1st, we're going to open up all the bookings, and you'll be able to go to www.fluidartexperience.com to go and get all the scoop. You've seen that there are 6 artists in total.
Sarah Taylor, Garrick Brown, and us.
And then we've also got Cos Creations, we've got Pieces of Tara Artistry, and we've got Mixed Media Girl. So there's the 6 artists that are going to be pouring for you guys at the Fluid Art Experience. 6 classes over 3 days, and they are going to be 3 hours long. That's July the 21st, 22nd, 23rd. On top of that, you've also got the opportunity to see a live and free demo by Jerry's Artorama, that's on how to stretch a canvas, and then a live and free art performance by Cole's Colour.
Yes.
Our dear friend who's going to come and pour some pendulums, inspiring you with some of his pendulums. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun, and then he's going to sell the pieces that he paints right in front of you. So it's going to be pretty awesome. And then there's going to be some fun stuff in the evenings. We've got a meet and greet, a gala dinner, and a wrap party all planned just for your pleasure. So it's going to be really awesome. If you want to book the hotel room ahead of time because you already know you're coming, in the description box of this episode, I'm going to link for you the bulk discounted price booking link for the hotel.
Nice.
So you can go and book the hotel rooms before you even get your hands on the tickets in case you want to stay at the host hotel with us.
Yes.
All right, so I don't have anything else to tell you about the Fluid Art Experience. I think that was it. I think that's all I needed to tell you. All right, so what's this episode going to be about in terms of hints and tips and kind of behind the scenes? Well, someone out there asked us, in fact, a few people have asked us,
they have,
to explain our process of how we get the art from here to you. And that means things like shipping, packaging, handling, all that kind of stuff. So if you're sitting at home selling art and not really know how to get it to your customers, or you want some hints and some tips and tricks on how to do that, we're going to take you through that right now. In fact, the show pony's going to take you through it right now.
I am.
So let's get to it.
All right, guys, it's Jeremy here, and as you can see, I have a lot of stuff laid out on the table.
You do.
What I'm going to go through is all of this stuff to show you what you're going to need for wrapping up your canvas and getting it out.
Caveat, this is what we do.
This is what we do, yes. So I have my glycine right here, and that is a really fine piece of paper that keeps your artwork from being damaged in shipping. We have our piece of artwork right here. We got a bubble wrap. We have our corners to put on the edges of our canvas. We have our card and business card. We have our stamp. We have our tape measure and a screwdriver, and also a pair of scissors just in case. Now these are the things that you're going to need. One more thing.
Caveat that we do.
Yes.
In order to ship our pieces out.
Yes.
People will do all sorts of different things.
Exactly. This is what we do.
This is what we do.
Yes. So, and you also are going to need your box that fits your piece of artwork too. So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me first things first, what you do.
The first thing that I do, honestly, is that I flip my canvas over. We have a stamp here at Masse Art Studios, a rubber stamp, and we stamp all the backs of our canvases that we sell, or all the back of canvases that we have, actually. And it's a nice little touch that we do. We also sign it, and we put hardware on the back of it. And this is just a little bit of hardware that you can get. It's a little flat piece that screws in that you can get off of Amazon.
And people will ask whether we sign the backs of the art with a marker or how we do it. We do it with a marker.
We do it with a marker.
Because by this point, the painting is already dry.
Exactly.
It doesn't come through to the other side.
No, it does not.
And if the piece is bigger than the one that you've got on the table, normally if it's bigger than 20 by 20, we don't put these things on. You put the wire on
I put the
instead.
wire on.
Yeah.
I do. I put the wire on instead.
Okay. Got it.
Could you grab a marker, please? And would you come sign your piece of artwork?
Oh, is this mine?
This is yours.
Okay, I think this one is going to Susan.
Awesome. And there you have it, folks.
A live signing.
Live signing.
Okay, so what's next?
What's next is that we're going to wrap this up in glycine.
So what is glassine, you might be asking yourself? Well, it's a smooth and glossy paper that professes to be air, water and grease resistant. So it's important to note that glassine isn't waterproof but water resistant. So if you dump a glass of water in it, it's going to get wet. But what this will actually do is it helps protect another barrier. It's providing another barrier against the front of your painting, against any other product that you're going to wrap this in, which clearly for us next will be bubble wrap. So it's just an extra protected layer. And can I use a different product other than glassine? Absolutely. But what we would strongly advise against doing is using anything like wax paper, because the wax, if it was hot in transit, could actually come off and mark the front of your piece. So use something that isn't going to transfer anything onto your piece. Freezer paper is another good alternative. Tissue paper, it could get wet and it could spoil the front of your piece. So just think about something that is going to add an extra barrier, an extra level of defense against the front of your artwork and anything else you're going to put in next.
Okay guys, so now that I've gotten my glycine around my canvas, we're going to go ahead and bubble wrap. That's what we do here next.
Okay.
The next step for us.
What tips have you got about bubble wrap?
Bubble wrap, glad that you mentioned that, thank you. Now there's two sides of bubble wrap. There's a smooth side and then there's a side that has all the bubbles on it. You do not want to put the bubbles against the canvas, because what will happen is these bubbles will leave indents on the canvas.
They absolutely can.
They can, yes. So you want to put the smooth side on the canvas.
And have the bubbles facing out.
And have the bubbles facing out.
Okay, love it. Okay,
Yeah.
good tip.
Yeah.
So, one thing to note, we normally have bubble wrap that is wider
Yes.
than what we've got.
Yes.
You just always have it to like piece this together, but the Home Depot had run out.
Yes, they ran out.
And that's normally been the cheapest place for us to go and find bubble wrap. You can get it from Amazon, from Uline, from a million different box places, but for us, Home Depot is always a really good place
yeah,
for
it's like $30-something, $32,
For a big old
$33 for a
roll.
big roll.
And
Yeah.
another thing just to mention as well is that you saw Show Pony actually fold over the wrap. Always do that on the back of the painting rather
Exactly.
than the front. So the front is nice and smooth, there's no joins, but the back is where all the joins are.
Exactly.
Again, just so you don't cause any impressions into
Any
the
impressions
front.
into it.
Absolutely.
The next thing that we do is we actually have our corners.
Okay.
And then we put our corners on the corners of our paintings, so that way they don't get damaged in shipping.
Yeah, so it's just an extra added
Step.
precaution.
Yeah.
Yeah. These can be purchased from Amazon. There is definitely a right way and a wrong way of using these.
There's two sides of this. There's a side that has this little flap right here. You do not want to put this against the front of your canvas. It will indent the composition. It will indent the canvas.
For the
It'll ruin
first
it.
6 months of painting, that's exactly what we did. And then we came to sell them all, and every single piece had this huge big kind of corner mark on it. We were like, what was that? It's because we were putting these things on the wrong blooming way. So yeah, those little impressions go on the back side of the canvas. Now these can be purchased from Amazon, and I will put a link onto the description box of exactly where we got those little corners. And they can also be adjusted for different size canvases.
They can.
Yeah,
they
which
really
are really
can.
handy.
They really can be. So after that, what we do once we have our corners on, we put our pen, our business card, and a little thank you on the back side of the canvas where the cushion is.
So these are not mandatory, but let me tell you the reasons why we do this. We had these pins and we loved them. We produced these when we first started the channel as little kind of giveaways for people, and we got thousands of them, in fact. And so we give away a pin with every piece of art that's purchased. It's just like a little freebie from us.
We do.
The business card is really good marketing, peeps. If you don't have a business card out there, then please consider getting them, because you want people to be able to go back to your website. They want people to be able to find you so that they can buy more art.
Exactly.
And our business card has, as you can see on there, a QR code.
It does have a QR code.
And if you scan that QR code, it actually takes you to an episode on our channel. Again, helping people kind of, navigate to subscribing.
Nice.
So yeah, definitely think about ways in which you can always get people back to either your website or your channel to buy more art.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, all you need after this is your box.
Okay. I think yours is right next to you on the floor right there, sir. I think I boxed it up for you.
Oh, you did?
I did.
You did. So I got my box right here.
Okay.
I'm going to move my painting out of the way here.
What size is your canvas?
My canvas is a 14 by 18.
And your box is?
16 by 20.
Good point. All right. So quick point to say that we actually get most of our boxes from Uline.
Yes.
Because when we buy in bulk, it's cheaper that way.
It is.
But there's a reason why the box is 20 by 16 when the piece is 14 by 18.
Yes.
And that's because you want it kind of tight fit, right?
Yes.
The tighter the fit in the box, the less chance it's got to rattle around. All right, go for it. You put that piece of art in there and let's have a look at it.
Okay, I'm going to get some more bubble wrap.
Oh, okay.
Okay, guys, so I got some more bubble wrap right here. Now, what I like to do is I like to line a little bit of bubble wrap inside the box.
Okay.
And then I like to put my piece of artwork into it face down.
It's just another added layer.
It is another added layer.
But look how snug that piece is.
Yes.
Nothing's being crushed. Nothing's being kind of, there's nothing touching either side of the front or the back of this.
Exactly.
But it is nice and tight. Now, the one thing that we didn't say is that the width of the box is 4 inches. Let me tell you this, peeps at home. If your box is 4 inches or smaller in depth, then it's going to be cheaper for you to send it through the post.
Exactly.
Whether it's USPS, whether it's FedEx, or whether it is UPS, try and keep your boxes lower than 4 inches, 4 inches or below. If it's 5 or 6 inches, it's going to cost you more to ship it.
It does.
Regardless of the weight.
Yep.
So do keep your boxes as close to 4 and lower as you can get, because it's going to be cheaper for you to ship it.
Absolutely. All right, guys, so that's it. That's one boxed up canvas you got.
And now I'm going to take you to the computer and show you the piece of software that we use to print out the labels.
That's awesome.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So you have some options of sites to use to go and purchase postage, but we like to use shippo.com. And here I'm showing you, simply just log into Shippo. On this screen you can sign up and register a Shippo account if you like. We already have one because we ship regularly. So logging into my account right here, and then I'm going to go and create a new label. It's really this simple. So it already has all of my information as the sender logged within Shippo. I'm then going to type in the information of the person that's going to receive the parcel. Type in their email address, and then type in their address. And as I start to type this, it'll actually bring me up the options. There it is. This one's not going very far. It's going to the house that we live in. It's a residential address. Now I'm going to go put the dimensions of the box in. So we know this one is 16 by 20 and the width is 4. And I've already weighed this box on my set of scales at home. Now it's £4. And what Shipper will do is then give me the options of who I want to ship. It's either going to be USPS, it's going to be FedEx, or it's going to be UPS. I can choose whichever one I want. I'll select this right here, and then I can buy that label, I can print it out at home, and then I can take this to the store, and that's how we pay for the shipping and postage of our items.
So there you have it, guys. All the tips and tricks and everything you need to know about how to get it from A to B.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's been a long time that we've been like over the past 2 years getting everything together and learning all this and through ups and downs. But yeah, we finally got a hold on it.
Yeah, and hopefully all that information will allow you guys to shortcut some of the mistakes or some of the things that we just didn't know how to do. So yeah, thank you very much for showing us that show pony.
Yeah.
Hopefully that will help you guys too.
Yeah, and other news, I've been banned from the Secret Cooking Society. You know why?
I have no clue.
I kept spilling the beans. Wait. One more.
No, you only get one. Oh. Yeah, absolutely. There's only one of those. And that one was terrible. So no, definitely not. And in other news, for real, we've now got another episode of the Showcase Shoutout.
That's right.
So what we really want to do with this is actually just show you some people that you might not already be subscribed to.
Exactly.
There are a lot of really wonderful artists out there that would absolutely benefit from having you subscribe.
Yeah.
From having you watch, from having you listen to everything that they've got to say. And we are subscribed to about 250 now, 260 artists. So the likelihood is if you are watching this and you are painting, we are probably subscribed. If you're not, please shout out in the comments and we definitely will do. And this person today is someone who we've absolutely been following their journey from the very first day they posted on YouTube.
Yes.
This person has been posting now since November of 2020. So just a few short months after us.
Yeah.
In fact, so almost a year and a half now too. And this person is, drum roll please, Manon Petit Art. So let me show you a little bit more about Manon. So the reason why we've got Manon as a showcase shout out today is for me, she is just a really awesome generalist. Everything that she does has a real beautiful flair to it. She definitely puts her little Manon stamp on it, even though it might be the same kind of paws that you see other people doing, like ring paws and galaxy paws and fantasy paws. You would always know that it was Manon's piece, for sure. She is upbeat, she's energetic, she's just a really wonderful person to actually sit and watch and listen to. I love her accent. So there's another reason to go and listen to Manon too. But for me, if you want to see someone tackle some really awesome techniques on big canvases, that's Manon. She very rarely, in fact I don't even know if I've ever seen her work on an 11 by 14. Most of the stuff that Manon will do will be big scale canvases. So if you're thinking to yourself, well, I really want to tackle this, but I've got to tackle it on a 24 by 24 or a 36 by 36, go watch Manon. Because that is definitely what she does an awful lot of, and she does it very well. So that's it.
All right.
Yeah, I love Manon, and she's always been at our premiere. She's always someone that comes and shouts out. So please take a moment to go and subscribe and go and see Manon. So that's it, folks.
That's it.
Another episode of Pouring the Tea with Masse. In this episode, what we've told you about is the fluid art experience. Keep an eye on the website at fluidartexperience.com for more information, and you'll be able to book tickets there very soon.
Yes.
The show pony went through everything from A to B all the way through to Z on how we get our pieces of art shipped and packaged and handled and everything that we do to get them out into your homes. And then our showcase shout out was Manon Petit Art.
Yes.
She'll also be linked in the description box, so please go follow her too. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us.
If you haven't already seen, today this is Earth Day and there has been a premiere train of 9 artists premiering. So please go watch those and catch all those wonderful pieces. And we'll be back here on Sunday.
Yeah.
for another pour.
Another pour.
And I can't wait to show you this one because it's going to be a lot of fun.
It is.
So guys, enjoy your Friday evening, have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Sunday.
Yeah.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.
Thank you for watching. Pouring the tea with Masse.
And now to spank the Patreons.
Yes, let's spank the Patreon.
Let's do it. Who are the Patreons? Well, the Masse Posse, we like to call them, are a group of people that have signed up to patreon.com. And on our patronage, you have the opportunity to get levels and perks for different things.
Yes.
So at one level, you might get a sneak peek, behind the scenes video or some footage. At another level, you'll be invited to monthly off the YouTube channel live streams. And at a separate level, you might also get once a month tutorials.
Yes.
So it's a really fun opportunity for people just to have a completely different view of Masse Art Studios. So we have some people to thank.
Yes.
At our gold level, we have Elizabeth Galano, Gillian Kennedy, we have Gloria Salaki and Jane Klein, we have Janice Swansea and Kelly Stowell, we have Kirsten Blackley, we have Linda Seriani, we have Mary Doulis or Mama Doulis,
Mama Doulis.
Patsy Petrelli and Rebecca Hawes Winters, we have Sharon Luffy and Stephanie Hancock, we've got Tammy Housebrook, we've got Terry Leschner, and we've got Trisha West.
Yes. Then in our platinum level, we have Elaine Burton, Janice Pittman,
And Steve.
We have Susan Chigori and Susan Shepperson.
Susan Shepperson.
Yes.
And at our diamond level,
At our
someone
diamond
you
level.
all know and love,
Yes.
it's Sparkles.
Sparkles.
So thank you so very much to those guys and everyone else that's here down below, our bronze and silver Patreons too. We really appreciate you. We really appreciate you wanting to be here with us and support us through this wonderful journey of art. Honestly, we really can't thank you enough, so thank you so very much.